LaBreche Drive is a playground for many, many children. LaBreche Drive is an area that is backed by a green belt for the most part on both sides. There are a lot of things that happen on LaBreche that you don't see on typical streets. And it's always been that way. It's been a community of its own in Ferris. Like I said, it's always been that way, and we weren't prepared to have it changed.
My reaction is our job as a city, as city staff, is to provide the best advice we possibly can to council on the issue at hand and give a recommendation. If council does not, has for various reasons they don't like that particular recommendation and go with something else, we live with it.
But do you feel like what your efforts are for naught in this scenario?
Absolutely not. In that, okay, when you look at from a transit system perspective, and what we've done is we've really enhanced the service.
I'm not crazy about the additional cost of changing this route of $37,000, but the recommendation that was going forward was also going to add about $30, and that was, for whatever reason, left off.
Was council intimidated by this crowd?
Oh, absolutely not.
I felt, as chair of community services, that it was incumbent upon myself to get involved in the situation, and I did so, with the group. Of course, the mayor was there, but, during that particular discussion on LaBreche, no one else from council showed up. My vice chair, Councillor Vinecourt, he didn't show up. Councillor Anthony, he didn't show up. I invited those people to come down and talk, to those people on LaBreche. I was there to speak to them, as was the mayor.
If there were 5 people here unhappy about it instead of 105, would that make a difference to you and the rest of council, in your opinion?
Yeah, I listen to every concern that people make to me. It depends on whether or not they actually give me information that makes me feel this may not be the way to go. So there have been times when I've had a room full of residents and I have not supported what they wanted, and there have been times when I've had a few residents in the room and I have supported what they wanted. For me, it's about, have you made points that I think are valid? And in this case, I thought this neighborhood made some points that I considered valid.
Well, obviously, I think the crowd did have some effect on council. There's no question. I had polled the other councillors actually during the day, and in my estimation, we had the number actually to carry the process forward. So here we are. We're looking at an additional, somewhere in the neighborhood of $25,000 to $30,000 actually that we're going to have to find in the community services budget this particular year, and that will have an effect, on the proposed $225,000 next year.